Hello, Mr. Howe. Today you reached the all-important 50th birthday milestone. Many happy returns. To mark this special day, we thought we'd take a look back at some of your highlights and lowlights over the last 18 months since you started as headmaster at Shiplake College. On your first day at Shiplake, you joined the New Year Sevens for the traditional capsize test. Let's see how you all got on.
Roll, 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 and be confident. Roll, roll, really good. Okay, just roll, 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 roll. When you're ready, just push your hands away, get rid of yours, hold the rigger, and off you go. Chuck him. Let's go, let's go.
Okay, here we go.
Come on.
One of the first things that he changed at Shiplake, having become a headmaster, was to introduce a weekly whole school assembly on a Monday morning in the sports hall. Certain sceptical colleagues thought that would be too much work, setting out exactly 500 chairs. But in fact, everyone agrees that it was a massive innovation, a fantastic addition, and we quickly saw the benefits of coming together as a community each week to sing, to celebrate achievements, and to celebrate birthdays. And here's a message from Charlie Thomas, who starred at one of those assemblies.
Hello Shiplake, it's Charlie here from university, if you can't tell by this weird drying thing, I don't know what they're called. I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to say a huge happy birthday to Mr. Howe. I hope you have a brilliant day, regardless of what you're doing under these weird circumstances. A huge happy birthday. And I really just wanted to quickly comment on the performance you're about to see. It is from the musical Les Miserables, and it is the song Bring 'Em Home that I got asked so kindly to perform in front of the amazing whole school assemblies that happen at Shiplake, and they are so good. They bring the community closer, and it was so nice to be able to perform in front of everyone. It was daunting, but it meant a lot to me, and it meant a lot to my music teachers who got to see me perform in that kind of setting. So I hope you all enjoy. Again, a massive happy birthday to Mr. Howe, and I hope to see you all soon.
Another change new to Shiplake on your arrival was having a girl and boy as joint heads of college. Whilst appointed by your predecessor, Mr. Davis, we know you had fully supported such a move. And let's hear from the first girl joint head of college, Estelle Thomas.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday, happy 50th! I bet you can't believe it's already been a year and it's probably the second lockdown you're having your birthday in, but I hope you have a great time celebrating with your family, have loads of great food and drinks. So really hope you enjoy that. Just wanted to say, Reese and I had the best time as heads of college. We really loved working with you and we really had a lot of fun. So thank you for that. So enjoy your birthday celebrations. Hopefully after the kind of prolonged wait for the Leavers Ball, we'll all be able to celebrate there. But have an amazing day and wishing you a very happy birthday.
One of the biggest events in the school's sporting calendar is Friday Night Lights, where the first 15 rugby team play an evening fixture in front of a big crowd at the professional ground, with pupils, former pupils, staff and parents. As a former rugby international yourself, we knew this would be an event that you would appreciate. And here's a message from Henry Kunzig.
This day is gonna
ready for it. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Yeah, this is it. Go! 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 Yeah, this is it. Go! Let's go! This is it.
I had the privilege of in 2019 playing in the school's biggest game, Friday Night Lights. For me, this honour was made even greater by having an ex-Lion in the stand cheering us on. And even despite the final score, I will hold that game in fond memories after being so inspired by the Headmaster's speech to the two teams after the game, congratulating us both on our efforts. Sir, I hope you have a wonderful birthday, with many more to come. Happy birthday, Mr. Howe.
We all know that you love that Shiplake is a singing school, and that in addition to singing in assemblies and chapel, one of your favourite events of your first year was the house singing competition.
I hope tonight you're going to have yourself a real good time. You're going to feel alive and turn the world inside out, because you're going to have a good time. No one's going to stop you. You are Mr. Fahrenheit, travelling at the speed of light on the rugby pitch, and I will make a supersonic man out of you. Happy birthday, Mr. Howe.
Floating around in ecstasy, so don't stop me. Don't stop me. Having a good time, having a good time. Stars to the sky, like a diamond, finding love, gravity. I'll race it down. Passing by and make it cover. Go, there's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees is why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic out of you.
Only a few weeks after that competition, however, the Prime Minister announced that schools were going to close and the country went into lockdown due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The school transitioned seamlessly to remote learning and everything went online, including assemblies and the headmaster's video messages. And this next video provides an overview at the end of the spring term and the whole of the summer term. What might be more noticeable, however, is the development of the headmaster's lockdown hairstyle.
Well, it certainly has been a week to remember, and sadly for all the wrong reasons in terms of the pupils leaving school here at Shiplake tomorrow afternoon. Well, the sun has set here at Shiplake College at the end of Monday and the first day of remote teaching and learning. There is a saying that necessity is the mother of all invention. And that effectively means that if you really need to do something, then you'll find a way of making it happen. And so we're trying something for the very first time in Shiplake College history, and that is to live stream our whole school assembly to hundreds of friends at Shiplake. It's late afternoon on Good Friday here at the college, and it's the end of the first week of the Easter holidays. But in some aspects, school life has just run as normal this week, and it's been terrific to hear about continued engagement between housemasters, tutors and their tutees, with tutor groups and house meetings going on as before. Welcome back to our summer term. I hope that you have all had a healthy and relaxing Easter break. Well, we've made it through to the first mini milestone of summer term. I hope that you had a lovely long weekend. Well, I thought I'd move out of the office just to give you a glimpse in this lovely sunshine of the back of the Skipwith house, looking down onto the Thames. It is 5 days until our half-term break. My daughter persuaded me to include Simba II in this recording. I read over the weekend that it was the sunniest spring since records began in 1929. Very well done to the 5 year groups who were taking assessments last week. Who would have thought several months ago that we would have run exams remotely for over 300 pupils with relative ease? And again, it's huge credit to both you and your teachers for the way in which you've adapted so positively to the challenges of these last few months. And I look forward to seeing you on Friday evening in what is going to be a very special speech day and prize giving. Thank you.
Prize giving was, of course, an absolute highlight of the year, with the tone of the evening set right from the start with your James Bond style arrival. And it seems only right that we feature that here now. And I think I'm on the spot where we have to pick him up with the golf buggy.
Come on, jump in. We're going to be late. Sit in the back.
Let's go.
Let's take it back a step though, as during the summer term, Mr. Howe led one of the most popular online co-curricular activities every Friday, cookery. He had a loyal following, but we're not convinced it was because of the words of cooking wisdom that he was giving. In fact, having chatted to his children, he's not very good.
Since you've been at Shiplake, you have improved your cooking skills. Proof of this is when you did the activity Cooking with the Head Chef, which I was involved in, and you did improve during that. So, happy birthday, Mr. Hal. Hope you have a good day.
Welcome to Cooking with the Head Chef. Marks out of 10 for Daddy's cooking.
2.
2.
1.
1. We've also got, is it a pan? Or what's it called?
A saucepan.
A saucepan, a basin,
Bowl.
okay, a scraper,
Grater.
this is a grater. What do I do next?
The mushrooms.
The mushrooms. The mushrooms, 80 mils.
Yeah.
80 mils. So it's just over the 75 mark.
And we're going to use the zest of the lemon.
What's the zest of the lemon?
The zest is just the top of the skin.
Okay. A garnish to go on the top. This is the first garnish I have ever done in my life. So here we have the ingredients of our second meal. It is going to be honey glazed salmon, otherwise known as fish in a dish. Actually, I do feel quite hungry and I want to eat, so I really want to get going with this. I have absolutely no idea what the first step is. 2 tablespoonfuls of soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce. There's nothing coming out. There's nothing coming out because of that.
Okay.
If you wonder whether I'm actually telling lies when I say that I'm useless. In the kitchen, have a look at
The start of your second academic year and the pupils and staff are all back on site, which provided a level of normality and also allowed you to get involved in a few more activities yourself, giving a rugby coaching session to the Gilson girls and learning the ukulele with the lower school.
passing, we put the ball down in front and we go to the back. So you've got to, if this come out, what I want you to do when you're picking up, rather than picking up like this, I want you to pick it up like that. There, so there's one over, go. Go. Pick the ball down in front, that's it. Ball down in front, that's your scoring of time.
C major. Good. Keep it right into your tummy. Mr. Howe had clearly done some preparation before he joined lower school for his ukulele lesson. He made some good sounds for his first attempt. Mr. Howe now needs to work on clarity of sound and finger positioning to improve further. Keep up the good practice. Happy birthday, sir.
Shh. One particular highlight was you playing manhunt with the lowest school one lunchtime. The Rev and I were privileged to be able to join you. You even earned a Colleague of the Month nomination for that one.
You can run.
Happy birthday, Mr. Howe. Have a really lovely day. I have a super memory of you when you joined us at lower school for manhunt. You and Mr. Brown were on the front field in a fantastic pincer move, catching one of the lower school boys, which you did. It was great fun. Have a really super day and happy birthday.
Things weren't entirely normal though, and the school was operating under a bubble system, which prevented us from coming together. One way around this was the Rovember campaign, where nearly every pupil and staff member took to an ergo and rode 250 metres as fast as they could, and in return donated to the Charlie Waller Trust, raising over £4,000 for the charity in the process. Well done to all. You're really lucky though that Mrs. Green cannot find the footage of your first Rovember attempt, where you fell off the seat, I believe. Other restrictions during the autumn term meant that we couldn't hold events such as the Carol service and our Remembrance service, where both had to move online, but they still brought the community together.
A key memory of mine was the Remembrance service that we all had in November last year. I thought it was very well put together in the circumstances that it had to be done virtually, and I in particular remember the last post that was done by a younger member of the college. I thought it was very touching and it was a very, very good tribute, and I was honoured to be a part of that as Deputy Head Chapel Warden. Have a great birthday, Headmaster. Thank you so much for your hard work and commitment, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, and enjoy the second half of life.
We were of course saddened by the news that schools closed once again in January, and for the first 8 weeks of this term, pupils and staff returned to remote teaching and learning. You held bingo nights with different year groups, Legs 11, although we don't recommend your future career as a bingo caller. You participated in the weekly online quiz in the Viking Arms with Mr. and Mrs. Settle, but you never declared your score. And what quickly became very popular each week was an evening with interviews with special guests such as Sir Matthew Pinsent and Andrew Cotter. In fact, we have a message from Olive and Mabel to pass on.
Hello Tyrone, happy birthday, 50th birthday. Where did the years go? Anyway, happy birthday to one of Ireland's finest and the Lions' finest wingers. Well, one of the Lions at some point. So happy birthday from Olive, from Mabel, and from me. Anyway, here we go. Let's see the dogs in action. Let's see Mabel. That's like your performance for Ireland against Scotland in, I don't know where. It's over there. Go on, go and get it. Go on, where is it? Where is it for Tyrone? Go on. No, happy birthday from that dog, that cretinous dog, and me. All the best.
We know that from your time at Sky Sports that you are media trained. However, this doesn't mean that you record your video messages perfectly the first time. Here are just some of your bloopers.
Thank you to everyone who has made these last 6 weeks. I can't speak. Am I saying parents? What do I normally say? We will respond with the same positive and pragmatic approach. A pooch that is as resounding. Thank you to everyone who has. We will endeavour to give all of the and then the rain slightly dampened the exuberance tomorrow morning, and also a great here as they started back to normal Shiplake. Mr. Olhausen, for learning and developing. Mr. Olhausen, for learning and developing. Mr. Olhausen, for learning new ways of delivering Mr. Olhausen, for delivering and learning many ways to teach digitally, including being certified as a cream. What's wrong with me? Now, in the top awards ceremonies, I can't believe my wife's. Alex, I'm actually filming this at the moment. Can I give you a call in about half an hour? Okay, here we go again. And he was recently awarded, I can't speak. It is customary for prize winner, the BTEC PE students and Mr. Crisper. Next up is the virtual.
How much of that drink do you
Haven't had any.
That's the problem.
And so finishes a whiz through 18 months. And there have been so many other memories, events and stories that we haven't had time to fit in here. Have a fantastic birthday, Headmaster, and enjoy a well-deserved holiday over the Easter break.
Since being heads of college here at Shiplake, we've had so many opportunities that we are very grateful for.
Such as assemblies, hosting house music, and touring prospective pupils. It's been inspiring to see Shiplake overcome the challenges that COVID has brought and watch the Shiplake community continue to thrive.
So, on behalf of the whole college, we want to say a massive thank you and happy 50th birthday.
We hope you have an amazing day, Mr. Howe.
Happy birthday.